All right, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, from Mr. Beckett's class. I hope everyone is okay and they're surviving Hurricane Sandy, day one. So this is just a recap of my talk today about writing news articles. We're going to go through it real quick. So why do we have to learn this? Why do we have to learn to write a news article? Well, the reason we have to is because it's part of the Ontario literacy test, the OSSLT. And really, it's an important type of writing, exposition writing, or writing factual stories, factual pieces of writing, just an important style that everyone really should know when they graduate high school. So what's the structure? What's it look like? Well, it starts with the most important events and leads to the less important events. They're all important, but the most important events have to be in the first few sentences. And that's called the headline and the lead. What happened, who's involved. Then a description of what happened and a sort of extension of the who, what, when, where, why, and how. And finally, more about what happened and some testimony, reactions of the people involved. Some tips for writing newspaper stories. When writing a newspaper article, decide on what should be the focus. When you're planning it, plan out the who, what, when, where, why, and how first before you start writing. Have that in mind before you start writing. Following that, you need to put the most important events first. The middle events are the ones less important, and the minor details are at the end, including testimony. Make sure the first sentence says the most important facts. Keep your ideas simple and use short paragraphs, short sentences with one paragraph for each main point of the story. So a checklist would be to look for you guys when you're writing would be, does the article deal with the picture and headline? Is the article written with complete sentences? Are the paragraphs short? Are you writing on topic? Are the who, what, when, where, and why answered in the first paragraph? Did you not use the words I, we, or you? Did you organize your details from most important to least important? Did the supporting details include the 5 W's? And are the people in the article doing testimony? Yeah. So basically, what you're looking at is an inverted pyramid with the most important events at the top and the less important details at the bottom and supporting in the middle. Okay, so let's really quickly take a look at a news story. So here's a story from today. Center of superstorm hits the U.S. coast, U.S. East Coast, and so here's that's the headline, and there's the byline, who it's by, and there's the date line, when it was posted or when it was published. So Atlantic City, New Jersey, Superstorm Sandy slammed into the New Jersey coastline and hurled a record-breaking 13-foot, 43 feet surge of seawater at New York on Monday, roaring ashore after washing away part of the Atlantic City boardwalk and putting the presidential campaign on hold. So in that one sentence, which is a long one, we get to see what, Superstorm Sandy, where, the New Jersey coastline, more what, it was a huge surge of seawater at New York City and New Jersey, and it put the presidential campaign on hold. So we have who, what, where, not really why or how. So why or how would be things that would be more lower as we continue to read the story. Okay, so that just gives you an idea. So we start with the most important details, and of course at the bottom, less things. As it made its way toward land, it converged with the cold weather system that turned it into a fearsome superstorm, a monstrous hybrid consisting not only of rain and high wind, but of snow. So this is increasing detail. Forecasters warned of 20-foot waves bashing into the Chicago lakefront and 3 feet of snow in West Virginia. State of emergency declared along the eastern seaboard of U.S.'s coastal residents. Also, that's the picture. So it'll be referring to the picture. So you basically get the idea. It starts off with really important information and less important information below. All right. There's electricity and other things out and all those sorts of things. And really the how is at the very end. The hybrid consisting of rain and wind but snow. So there's basically how you're going to do it. Thanks very much for listening. Talk to you later. And if you have any questions, hit me on Facebook or in class tomorrow. And this just gives you an idea of how we're going to do it. Thanks, and see you later.
Heart Lake Literacy Committee presents Writing a News Report. A news article explains a real-life event. It presents a lot of information, but does not use a lot of words. Facts about news reports. They're factual and informational, written in short paragraphs of 1 to 2 sentences, uses plain language. W5H belong at the beginning, first 2 paragraphs of the report, includes quotations from key people who are witnesses or part of the story, and they're written in the third person so they do not use I. A news report includes the following: a headline, a photo, a byline, a placeline, a lead paragraph, body paragraphs, and quotations. Headline is the title of the article. It should be catchy and grab the attention of your readers. Assassin kills Kennedy. Zombies take over the city. Royal birth, it's a boy. The photo will relate to the headline of the news report, illustrating characteristics of the story. A byline is the name of the person who wrote the report. Remember, when you write your own news report, you will use your own name. The placeline is where the report was written. The place the report was written depends on where the incident took place. The lead paragraph is the first paragraph of the article. In this lead paragraph, you must include the 4 W's. Who was involved in the incident? What exactly happened? Where did it happen? And when did it happen? A sample lead paragraph would look like this. Yesterday, Joe Brown was shocked to find a rare bird in his backyard in Brampton. You have the who, what, where, and when. Paragraph 2 explains how and why the incident happened. Paragraph 3 will include at least one quotation from someone who was part of the incident and who was interviewed for the report. Paragraph 4 will include any additional information the reader may want to know. So let's give it a try. School receives award. Note the picture below the headline. Brainstorming. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Who, Heart Lake Secondary School. What, receives award. Where, Brampton, Ontario. When, yesterday. Why, for community spirit. How, by picking up litter on a daily basis. School receives award. S. Birch, Brampton, Ontario. Yesterday, Heart Lake Secondary School, located in Brampton, received an award for community spirit. The students of the school cleaned up their neighborhood by picking up litter on a daily basis for 2 weeks. The award was presented by the organization Community Giving, who gives out 3 Community Spirit Awards a year. Principal of Heart Lake Secondary School, Stu Smith, said, "I am so proud of the students. They were dedicated. I am thrilled they have won this award." Student Tia Lu said, "Every morning we spent 15 minutes picking up the litter in the neighborhood. Students plan to continue to keep their neighborhood clean." So let's take note. Paragraphs are 1 to 2 sentences long. Key information is in the first 2 paragraphs, and all the information is factual. This report includes the W5H. Quotations are related directly to the report, and the last paragraph includes any additional information. Now it's your turn. Use the following example to write your own news report. Remember to include all the parts of a news report you have seen here. Technology used to connect classrooms. Use this photo and headline to create your own news report. Good luck!